I had told you off camera how a local government chairman um, was talking to me, and he was like, you are here, your wife is here. You see, because of the life I live, I have different spheres of my life. I operate in different spheres. So I meet different kind of people. I was, when we had our first child, my wife and I went for a function of with my political friends. And then my child, my wife just gave birth not a few weeks after or months after. So I helped her. I was carrying my child. And the moment we came down from the car, one of my leaders saw me and he said to me in my wife's presence, he said, no, 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 no. Give this child to your wife. Urhobo Man no dey help woman carry pikin. No, no, don't do that. Yeah, outrightly.
And you're not even helping, it's your child, for crying out loud.
I looked at him in his eyes and I said, if that is what it takes to be Urhobo Man, then I know be Urhobo Man. And I walked away.
Is that what you told him?
Yes, outrightly.
Nice.
I cannot imagine how you saw me carrying a baby, my baby, and you think I should, because I'm coming to a place with lots of guys, then I should prove that I am the man, and then to allow my wife struggle with baby and the baby's bag that she was already holding, and then I will hold my phone and be strolling with her. You see, so we lack what the understanding of what masculinity is and what leadership is.
Yeah.
We must understand that true masculinity or masculinity is about providing solutions and directions. Solutions and directions.
Amazing.
It is about providing stability. It is about making sure that your spouse is in a healthy place mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, and financially. You must try as a man. You must understand that real masculinity is about making sure that your spouse does not suffer what we call burnout. So you must be present physically, emotionally, mentally to support so that they will not suffer burnout in any of these aspects of their being. So when you leave your spouse to carry too much load, they get tired over time. You are at home, your spouse will do all the chores in the house and take care of the children and take care of you. All you do is watch TV and press your phone. And not leading. You are not leading. So when he said that to me, I countered it immediately. I don't know where I got that idea from, that is what it takes to be an Urhobo man. I don't know where I got it from. But growing up, I have desired to be a particular kind of man. And I have submitted myself under mentorship to people who have supported. There are people who are proud that I am the way I am. So while you are saying someone is simping, there are some other people that are saying, well done, you are doing well. So that is why I said earlier on that don't even bother. Be focused on what you want to see. Be focused on where you are going to. So when you talk about masculinity, we must understand that it's your ability. It's not about being proud or unnecessarily pompous. And then you are working, and then your wife is struggling, your spouse is struggling, and you say you are a man. No, you are not. You are far from it. You are a boy. You are not supposed to be in a relationship because you are stressing someone. You are bringing stress upon someone. So that is not good enough.
Wow. I immensely love this response that you just gave. It just shows that a lot of people don't even understand what it means to be in a relationship and be a man in the relationship. And like we rightly defined this topic, redefining masculinity. And I can't help but to appreciate the kind of I wanted to do this at the end, but I'm so immense that you've submitted yourself to mentorship, you've submitted yourself to another person just so that you can lead better. Because a lot of men are not submitted to anybody, they're not submitted to the word, they're not
Now,
submitted to
now,
mentorship, they're not submitted to anything. They just want their word to be the way to go. And I
yeah,
mean, it's not bad if you have a sense of direction, but if you are not submitted to certain things, sometimes where you are leading us to might be squared. I don't know if you get what I mean.
yeah,
It might not be easy to get there because there's no one who knows it all.
yeah,
We are humans and we are limited, and if you're not submitted to something that guides you, you would lead astray. you
yeah,
you would you would lead astray, seriously. And I kind of really resonate with what you've said, and I really hope that men begin to take out these things that we are sharing. I've missed my line of thought of the question I was going to ask you. I hope I remember, because it's something that you said that I've missed it, but I'm going to ask you anyways. But just before, in case I forget, our time has run out. Do you have any practical advice that you can share with men who are struggling to strike the balance between simping and being a leader, and how this whole leadership conversation, what leadership is that is not actually simping? Because leadership is compassion. A true leader is a compassionate person. Sometimes I
yeah,
like to think that women are better leaders, because I'm not trying to be gender anything right now, but because of the characteristics of certain behaviors in women, I think that women do better as leaders, because leadership requires being compassionate, being
yeah,
empathic, you know.
yeah.
So what are the practical, just maybe one advice that you can give a man who is struggling to lead right now, and being coming from that perspective of, oh, that leadership is being dominant, like, when I mean dominance, obviously, but obviously being um forceful, or being very dismissive and being very confrontational, that's what leadership is in alias, when you are compassionate as a leader, what are the practical advice that you can give men who are struggling to strike that
To
balance
strike
of
a balance.
leadership and simping, and also understanding what true leadership is? I hope
Okay,
I asked that
I
question
will,
well.
yeah, I would say practically, I would say
Mm,
as a man, you have three cardinal
mm,
responsibilities in your
mm,
relationship. Core responsibility one is to provide, two is to protect,
mm,
three is to lead. Now,
mm,
I have also said, don't even, wherever the thought of simping is coming from, dismiss it, kill it. If it's coming from a particular source that you've been consistently listening to or watching or anything, block it and begin to renew your mind. It's all in the mind, and then you
mm,
begin to act. Now you cannot boss yourself around, right? So because you cannot boss yourself around, you must understand that as a man who wants to lead, you are not bossing anybody around. Because if you want to lead, leading is about teaching. Even though you are not schooling the person like a child, you are teaching the person by what you are doing,
mm,
right? So the
mm.
characters you are displaying, for example, you want to lead in your home, you don't want curse words to be a norm in your home.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't want curse words to be a norm in your home. Like in my
Verbal
home,
abuse.
it
Yeah.
is not. Whether jokingly or not, it is not.
That's the boundary,
It,
straight up.
it is not present.
Mm,
If my child uses it, I know she heard it somewhere, and I begin to ask her, "Where did you hear that from?" Because I want to tackle it. Now, if you do not want curse words to be in your home, don't use it on
mm,
anybody in your home. As the man, as the head of the home, as a leader in the home, do
mm,
not use it, even as a joke. Do not use it.
mm-hmm, mm. It's that
Now,
serious. Yeah.
yeah, the implication is that if you are not using it, no one will be justified. No one will be justified to use it. If they
Mm,
use it, you can challenge them. There are times I have gotten upset about something, and I will say what I might have to look at and say, babe, I'll just laugh. I'll say, please leave me, Joe. We'll just laugh about it because she understands. that no, this is not who we are.
This is
I'm not even talking to her. Maybe I'm watching something and I got upset, maybe about the news or something, and I just say something like, babe, no,